There comes a time in every person's life when they try to make a change, and for some reason or another, that change did not become successful. This can be very discouraging and can even send a person on a downward spiral. We are not prepared for such setbacks from childhood. We are generally given the to do things right advice, and we think that whatever we do, we have to get it right the first time itself. What we don't always take into consideration is the fact that a very common and unfortunate part of being human is failing. Whether we think we have everything figured out or not, the unforeseen obstacles that seem to jump into our paths can sometimes take us by surprise. Sometimes the setbacks that we face will seem very high, like a mountain. We might begin to believe that we failed for a reason and there is no possible way that we could ever be the people that we want to be. We stop having confidence in ourselves and begin to believe in the worst case scenario a lot more readily than we believe in the possibility of success. This can be dangerous for many reasons, and over the course of time, if we continue to feed ourselves the belief that we will never overcome our challenges and we are on a fast track to failure at all times, it can slowly begin to disintegrate our sense of self worth. When we do not believe in ourselves, that can make it nearly impossible to function productively in our lives, especially when that means that we stop believing that we are even capable of productivity in the first place. Fortunately, there is a way for us to stop feeling sorry for ourselves and to reclaim that lost motivation. It can be extremely difficult to get back on your feet after it seems like everything you're working on for has been lost. But the only true variety of failure comes from not actually trying in the first place. If you give up for good, only then will you really have something to worry about. Humans are extremely hardy. We can bounce back from even the most difficult situations. If you feel like you've experienced a major difficulty and you're having a hard time getting your footing, this course will prove to be a very valuable piece of information for you. It will help you to remember that you are made of strong materials, emotionally and mentally, and in that way, you will be able to succeed. It is possible for all of us to rise from the ashes, no matter how difficult the situations we find ourselves in may seem at that time. Sure, it is defeating to face failure, but the truth of the matter is that we can always learn to see negative situations in a positive light. Without that sort of flexibility, it can be difficult for us to achieve things in life that we want to achieve, and it can make it especially hard for us to move on when we find that we are not making that progress that we think we should have made. Whether you're suffering from an emotional or material setbacks, it is possible for you to get back on your feet and thrive. Our upcoming course will show you how. All you have to do is believe in yourself and remember that it is truly, truly possible. So, if you're interested, please click the link below and enroll.